take. I just want to ask you a question. Do you feel like in Naruto, do you feel like Sasuke's fights are capped? Do we feel like Sasuke won any fights? Like, did he really win fights? That's what I want to know. He be getting whooped. Too. Sasuke, but I'm 10 toes too. Nigga, Sasuke, this nigga stay fucking losing and somebody bailing his ass out.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the channel. This is like my fourth, fifth attempt at recording this video. So yeah, hopefully this one turns out well. Quite the video for y'all today, because today we're going to address some of the slander, some of the cap that has been spewing over our RDC channel. It's more specifically Dream Game by RDC Mark. Alright. I will call myself an on and off again Naruto fan, because I am a fan of Sasuke. I'm gonna say it right there. This is what this video is gonna be about, so I might as well put it out there. I am a fan. That's my boy. You know, ever since part 1. So ever since when that episode dropped on Toonami. Okay? You hear the constant slander ever since then till now. And now it's being pushed even more so. So now I'm going to do my part and address some of this hate that has just been spewing. Now, before we dive deep into this video, just know that this is made for fun. This is not made to start any beef. I enjoy discussions in fiction, so you know, I thought, hey, this would be a fun one to make. See, I'm not even trying to start no smoke unless they want it. Unless you want it. You hear me, Mark? You hear me? I got you, man. Without further ado, let's begin this video where we cut the slander, all right, and get to the truth, especially for the Sasuke fans out there. All right, this one's for us. The whole point of Mark's video was to basically say that Sasuke is a fraud. His fights are capped, and that he be losing, always stay losing, according to Mark. That's his words exactly. He stay losing and getting bailed out by other people coming in to save him. I want to address this real quick, because first of all, just about everybody in Naruto is getting bailed out. Naruto gets bailed out. Kakashi gets bailed out. Okay? It's not just Sasuke. Sasuke ain't the only one getting bailed out here. I think that we're being very hypocritical. You know, just they're focusing only on Sasuke. So, you know, let us go through all the points that were raised in that video. Them talking about Sasuke biting off more than he can chew, which is true. He does go after people that are very elite, you know. And you know, for me, props to my man. You know, go after the greats. How do you expect to be great if you don't go after the greats? You know. And my man knew the assignment, so he did what he had to do. You know, tear down the ninja system. Okay, real revolution. I think Killer Bee was the first fight that was brought up, and that was, first of all, I'm gonna, you know, put out there that yeah, Sasuke got packed up twice. First time B stuck a whole bunch of swords in him, and the second one B threw a huge ass lariat that blew his neck and his chest open. So that was pretty brutal. So yeah, he had to be saved by Karin and had Jugo and Sugetsu kind of hold him off for a sec. Now, before the fight even started, Sasuke was pretty nerfed going into it. Jugo mentioned that Sasuke was not fully recovered, and having Orochimaru extracted from him also lowered his physical ability. So he wasn't going in 100%, you know. But, you know, during the fight, not only did he show that he can keep up with B, he also showed that, one, he could put him in Genjutsu, put him down, put him out just like that. But, you know, because he had the 8 tails that helped him be free of the Genjutsu, you know, so B got bailed out right there. Sasuke ended up using Amaterasu on B and lit him up, put him out. So even though that was a clone of B had to escape, and because he used all his chakra to turn into his 8-tail form. But after the fight, B gave Sasuke props, saying that was one of the strongest people he ever fought. So that's considering B fought in the previous Ninja War, I think that's high praise coming from him. So, and this is Sasuke not 100% either, so keep that in mind. This is not 100% Sasuke. The next fight that was brought up was the 5 Kage Summit, and how Sasuke was being manipulated by Obito to go after the Kages. Now, Obito did, admit afterwards, after he saved Sasuke from Inoki, he's like, yeah, I wanted Sasuke to come here, fight, develop his Sharingan powers, get stronger, and then, help him go after Danzo. The Sharingan, it's not like Sage Mode, where as soon as you get Sage Mode, you just know all your abilities. Sharingan, you need to acclimate. You have to get used to using them, and you have to use it over and over to be able to use them fully and develop them. So it's kind of like it's a learning process he has to go through. And Obito's like, hey, I need Sasuke to hurry up and level up, so I'm just gonna throw him into this gauntlet that just gonna test him and push him to his limits, which it did. The fight with Raikage was crazy. Of course, Jugo and Sugetsu tried to help, but then it ended up being a Sasuke versus Raikage 1v1. And then Sasuke, was able to keep up using his Sharingan. And even though the Raikage's lightning cloak had like lightning light synapses, Sasuke still kept up. And when the Raikage threw that Liger bomb on him, he used the Susanoo to protect himself, which he didn't get hurt. So right there, Raikage threw a chop, one of these, and even though Sasuke will try to kind of make him call, try to scare him with the Amaterasu, he just went, fuck it, bah, chop right through. And I think that surprised Sasuke, and he didn't expect that to happen. But the Raikage ended up losing a left arm for it, and then he tried to throw an axe kick. He tried to axe kick Sasuke, and Sasuke threw up his Black Fang. So that could have ended up either at least a draw, at the very least. And at the very most, Sasuke's coming at that the winner. Not unscathed. I'm sure he's going to come out hurt and need to be healed, but I think Raikage is coming out the worst end of that, because he's already had his left arm on fire. And if that kick land, his entire leg's going to be gone. Who knows what else, So luckily Gaara got in the way. And I think Gaara even told him that, hey, you're being reckless. Could have, lost your life there. And then, Sasuke showed that he can, his Susanoo got super strong and then took on 5 attacks at once and survived. And then he tried to move on to the Kage room, meeting room, where he meets Mei and Shojuro, which the disrespect from Mark was insane.
But see, that's why I'm gonna draw the fucking line. You said that nigga was gonna lose to Chojuro.
Man, Chojuro banging that nigga out, bro. In that goddamn room, boy, banging his ass up in that room, nigga. They got maxed out in that fucking room, nigga.
Was he gonna lose to Chojuro?
Chojuro finna, boy, I'm gonna bust his head open.
If you're not gonna keep it for real, I don't wanna do this conversation. If you're not gonna keep it for real,
Chojuro's finna get that nigga brain damage. Chojuro's finna get that nigga brain damage with that motherfucking sword. Nigga, stop playing, nigga. That's all I'm saying, nigga. Stop playing.
Fuck no.
Just showing his hate for Sasuke right there. Because he been talking about how both Mei and Chojuro were about to basically clap Sasuke right then and there. They blitzed him, and then Chojuro just jumped in with a hammer. Sasuke managed to keep his Susanoo up enough, but he was starting to feel the effects of the Susanoo and the effects of his fight with the Raikage, because that took a lot out of him. He wasn't coming out of there unscathed, I think Karin she does heal, doesn't she? But she shouldn't recover chakra or something like that. Anyways, so sure, how the fight between Mei and Sasuke would have gone. Sasuke was kind of starting to feel the effects of the Susanoo. So it's hard to say if he put up a good fight, but there are close quarters. So, and then Sasuke is good at taijutsu, which, by the way, Mark tried to disrespect Sasuke's hands, which is crazy. But we'll get to that. We know he leads right into Danzo, and Danzo gets packed up by Sasuke after dying about 10 times. Talking about, Mark brought up that Kakashi was in more unfair situations than Sasuke, or who was in actual unfair situations.
Now that nigga's put in unfair situations. Kakashi is put in unfair situations. I ain't finna argue with niggas. Kakashi is put in unfair situations, but that nigga boxes.
Every time.
Than Sasuke, and he still be boxing. But you know, I still like. First of all, the only one I can think of on top of my head is when he, you know, met up with Itachi, and thinking he can go Sharingan for Sharingan with Itachi, only to get Tsukiyomi and packed up. So that wasn't really much of a fight. Guy had to step in and save him. And then after that, another unfair situation they brought up was Kakuzu and Kakashi, because Choji and Ino weren't much help. But Kakashi said that he could have 1v1 Kakuzu, and because he had his Kamui, which he could use to, you know, put Kakuzu out. But you know, Kakashi ended up getting saved by Naruto and Yamato jumping in. But then Naruto ended up getting saved by Yamato and Kakashi when his first Rasen Shuriken failed. So there's also that, you know, Morgan bailed. And like, I agree that, you know, if you do well in hard circumstances, that you should get props for that, which is why I don't understand why Sasuke's not getting any props, because, you know, he fought B, gave B one of the toughest fights of his life, don't get no prop for that. He gave Raikage a near-death experience, don't get no prop for that. Trying to run a gauntlet through the Kage Summit, really, and just, you know, gets no props for that. So, you know, I don't know what to say to that. just hating, hate.
Oh man, hate.
And then, you know, Mark brought up that Sasuke got special training by Kakashi, and that he got like special treatment.
Why was you Kakashi favorite and nigga giving you extra lessons all day, every day? Why is that? Right? Cause nigga, huh? Yeah.
And to my knowledge, Kakashi only started paying more attention to Sasuke because Orochimaru was after Sasuke, and so Kakashi had to, like, he needed Sasuke to come with him so he can like put a seal on him or teach him how to control the seal so that the curse mark doesn't get out of hand. And then Sasuke he actually went to Kakashi to ask him to train him before he fought Gaara. So I don't know about this whole special treatment, but you know, Sasuke went and asked Kakashi to train him. And plus, you know, Kakashi even says that him and Sasuke are alike, which is why he wanted to train Sasuke as well. So it's saying that, you know, they beat up Sasuke, which is revisionist history right there. Mark out here, you know, capping and lying on our boy. He forgot that Sasuke was not only boxing up the Sound Ninja 4, but he did it while they were jumping him. So it's not like, and plus this was him right after fighting Naruto, after getting out of bed, after being in a coma from Tsukiyomi. So my man just got up out of bed, went to fight, and then went to fight again. Come on. Training with Orochimaru was better. I don't know. I mean, we seen in Shippuden that he was handling Team 7 when they first saw him again. And then he was fighting Deidara on his own. Pretty, not easily, but he took care of him on his own. All the way up to fighting Itachi. Sick Itachi, you know. You gotta add that, or else the Itachi fans won't let you forget it. Or the fact that, like, they wanted Sasuke to win. Like, yeah, he wanted Sasuke to win, but he wasn't, like, going easy on him. I want to say he was going all out, but he wasn't going easy on him. Maybe he stayed in the leaf, but it made him weaker. Who knows? So, you know, just quickly addressing those points that Mark brought up. Now we gotta go over some of the fights that Sasuke went through since he said he stayed losing fights or acting as if Sasuke ain't throwing hands, because he even says that that Sasuke got hands a little, which is crazy. Again, straight lies.
No, nigga, no.
Bro, it is what it is, man. And you know what's crazy? I think Sasuke can fight a little bit.
I'm here to disprove those. So starting with the fight with Haku, since that was brought up.
But you're crying on the ground, Haku, banged your dumb ass up. That's the first person to bang your stupid ass up, right?
He boxed Haku pretty good, and to push Haku to use his crystal ice mirrors, and then not only that, but also able to not only awaken his Sharingan, save Naruto, which again, he had to bail out Naruto, and then Naruto needed Ninetales to bail him out right there. The fight with Gaara, that was pretty. I'm not gonna talk about that jobber in the first preliminaries. Like, who cares about who he is? Is it Yari? What is some? No one even remembers his name. He was just Kabuto's lackey, and he got boxed up. Gaara, Sasuke made him bleed, made him panic, made him cry, and then chased his ass into the woods, and then fought him, I think, better than anyone else could. Naruto couldn't really do anything other than that whack ass 1,000 years of pain with the exploding kunai. I don't think he knew that was Gaara's weak point, but I think he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna try anything I can. But it worked out. And then of course when Gaara became huge, only Naruto could have dealt with that because he had the summoning jutsu. So props for Naruto on that one. After the fight with Naruto, they fought. After the fight with Gaara, After the fight with Gaara, Sasuke tried to fight Itachi. That didn't work out for him. He got Tsukuyomi'd. Woke up in the hospital to fight Naruto. That was seemingly a tie, but Rasengan did leave a big impression. And then all the way to the final valley, where Sasuke was, where Naruto and Sasuke fought, which Sasuke won. Okay. Not only did he win, I'd say he won twice. He won twice on that fight. You know why? The first time when he dropped Naruto on his head and killed him, Naruto died. Let's face facts, folks. Naruto died at that moment. And he got bailed out by the Ninetales. Revived his ass. And then Sasuke won that last time. And then he left. And then we, fast forward all the way to Shippuden. He waxed Team 7, just like that. Naruto stood no chance. It was recovering from being the Four Tails. I mean, obviously Sakura wasn't gonna do shit. Sai wasn't gonna do shit. Yamato got disposed of, got stabbed, and he couldn't do anything. And then Sasuke almost nuked them with Kirin, but Orochimaru had to save them, so they got bailed out by Orochimaru. Sasuke beat Deidara. That's another dub right there. Made this guy so mad that he ended up nuking himself just to get a win. Bro got so mad. He had this, fuck it, I'm blowing up. Sasuke switched places with Manda. He did Manda dirty, I'm not gonna lie. That Manda got done dirty there, but hey, sorry bro. One of us had to live and it wasn't gonna be you. But that's quick thinking. He beat Itachi, yes, of course, I know Itachi was sick. Itachi wanted Sasuke to win, yes. He planned for Sasuke to win, yes. But he didn't just let Sasuke win. Come on now. He wasn't just gonna roll over and let him die and just die. He was gonna let Sasuke earn that victory. After that, that's when we get to the Killer Bee fight. And then the Kage's fight. He killed Danzo, so that's another win for Sasuke. The Danzo fight. Oh, he traded hands with Kakashi a little bit while he was blind, mind you. You know, all the way up to the final valley. Which, I'm going to add my 2 cents to that fight. Because a lot of people are giving their interpretations. And I feel like I have, not a unique interpretation, but I think I have a, goes against the grain a little bit. Because the most common agreed upon one was that even though it was a tie, Naruto was holding back and he did not want to go all out against Sasuke. And to that, I say that's a bunch of crap. Okay. Now this is just my opinion, of course, and I'm not saying my opinion is any better, but I think that opinion is kind of it's kind of meh, you know. And I'm not just saying this because I'm a Sasuke fanboy, but I will say there's a feeling of either it's the amount of Sasuke hate mixed with very strong Naruto fans who want to see Naruto succeed or see Naruto as the strongest one. I think Kishimoto, the author of Naruto, said that they both are equal. So, you know, that's just... And it's always been consistent, you know, in terms of the story where when one guy gets stronger than the other, then the other one catches up or gets stronger, and then the other one surpasses the other one, and then gets to the point where they're kind of like even. So that's what I think. When people say Naruto is holding back, that's true in the first half of the fight. You know, even Sasuke was like, hey man, stop playing defense, you're gonna have to fight back. But a lot of people don't either they don't realize or they just ignore the fact that Sasuke was also holding back half of that fight as well, because he had like multiple chances of ending the fight soon, like off the rip. Infinite Tsukiyomi, he could have just used that because he was the only one immune, he's the only one who can activate it, so there was that, but he didn't use it. He could have whacked out Naruto when he absorbed the other tailed beast and just done him in right there. You know, he was throwing his clones around like they were nothing. He let Naruto combine with the clones and get all that senjutsu just so he can boost himself up. And before people say, oh well, Sasuke is using tail beast chakra that he absorbed. Okay, Naruto has access to other tail beast chakra as well, so I don't see the issue here. And you know, they were even prior to that, so it's not like it was a big issue. Plus Naruto has Kurama just charging him with chakra whenever he needs it, so it is what it is. And then they both shot their biggest attack at each other. You know, his 2 Bijou Bomb, Rasen Shurikens, and Sasuke's Indra's arrow. I think the interpretation of what Naruto says before they fire their attack is, the way I interpret it is that Naruto wanted this fight. You know, they'll fight that they're both at their best and they're both trying to beat the other to prove who's stronger or who wins between them. But it's the situation they're in that Naruto doesn't like, which is Sasuke's goal is to not only kill Naruto, but as y'all remember, kill all the other Kages, kill the tail beast, become the #1 enemy, live alone, die alone. And Naruto just wants them to fight and just go home as friends, you know. So when he said this is not how I wanted things to be, that's how I interpret it. It is not any indication that he's holding back. Because if he was holding back, then how did they both end up exhausted on the ground, beating the shit out of each other with little to no chakra left? Like that just doesn't make sense. Like they're slugging it out with barely anything left. You know, so saying that he was holding back, I don't see it. And another big point to bring up for the whole he's holding back argument is saying like, oh, well, Naruto didn't have the intent to kill, so that's why he was holding back. And to that I say, that's a load of crap. Because when they first fought in the Final Valley, and Sasuke was talking about, yeah, I'm gonna kill you, this and that. After he beat Naruto, he didn't kill him. Was he holding back? He beat Naruto, he didn't kill him, but he still went all out. Unless you want to see me and tell me he held back too. You know, you don't have to want to kill someone to fight all out. That's just a weird kind of stipulation. Like, sure, I'm sure like killing intent may add some sort of extra mindset, but I wouldn't say it holds you back or like makes you go all out any more than anyone else. You know, even Naruto was like, hey, I'd break every bone in your body if it means dragging you back to the village. Like, you know, MMA fighters don't kill each other or out to kill each other but I'm sure they're not holding back. I'm sure they're fighting all out, giving like them all their effort to win. So I see the same thing. They're fighting with everything they have. Just that Sasuke will just take it farther, was willing to take it farther. You know, Naruto will just beat the shit out of Sasuke, and if Sasuke gets knocked out, he just leaves it at that. Whereas if Naruto got knocked out, Sasuke would just stab him and call it a day. So, you know, I don't buy this whole killing intent. Naruto didn't have any, therefore he was holding back. I don't buy that. Not in the slightest. I firm believer that they're even. And plus, you know, Sasuke didn't really master his Rinnegan yet, so it's not the same as Sage Mode, whereas you just learn everything as soon as you use it. You got to train with the Rinnegan, which is what we see during the fight with Kaguya, where like when he got sent to a different dimension, he had to try activating it somehow without knowing how to do it. There's also another part near the end where Sasuke has his Chidori with Kagutsuchi, whereas Naruto has his Rasengan. And they're about to clash for the final time, and Sasuke falls and Naruto just jumps up at him. And this is where another kind of like interpretation, it's one that you don't hear very often, and that's like, I mean, you don't hear it often anywhere else, but in this specific instance, which is, oh well, Naruto has to jump up, and that requires effort, whereas Sasuke is just falling. It has gravity helping him, therefore Naruto is going put more effort in this fight, or something, whatever, along those lines. And I'm just like, if that's not a reach beyond reach, man, like if this isn't an example of like looking deeper into things, and I don't know what it is, because I have never ever heard anywhere else that gravity was a part of this discussion. And unless like this, you know, it's stated like, oh, Sasuke was using, as Sasuke fell down, like he's using the gravity to help him speed up, and like bro, like where have you heard of this nonsense before outside of this one particular instance? This is insane. Now I can agree that there's a narrative like theme behind this kind of like direction of Sasuke's falling, like he's falling into like his darkness, he's falling into his like his anger and his dark feelings, whereas Naruto, he is rising above the hate and the cycle of hatred and this and that. I can see that, all right, that I can agree with. But to tell me that Sasuke's falling down and gravity is helping him with his attack. It's like, no, come on, stop. We have never ever, like, in any other discussion, but in this one particular instance, this had to be discussed. I don't even know what to say to that. But anyway, that's my interpretation of it, and I think, again, I maintain that they're both equal. They're both equal in terms of power. I think that one of them can beat the other depending on the day. Like, if one person's feeling it, I think Hashirama versus Madara is a good example, where it says like they were so even, they were equals, that the victory between them was paper thin. Like, it just takes one of them just making a mistake, like a small one, no matter how small, for the other one to win, and that's how equal they are. So yeah, that's just my take on that particular fight. But this has been my response to the Sasuke slander, to my boy taking just unnecessary heat from people who's straight up hating because my man got the juice, bro, because my man got the sauce. That's why he's called Sasuke, okay? My man just him, all right? And some people just can't handle that. They just can't. So they just turn to hate. That's all. What can I say? But anyways, like I said, this has been just a fun video. No hard feelings, no real negative anything towards the RDC guys. Nothing towards RDC Mark. I'm not trying to catch no smoke, man. Unless you want it. RDC World's hilarious. They're great, and I enjoy their content. So no hate here, just fun, just having fun. And hope you guys enjoy the video. Please like, please subscribe, please check out my Twitch channel so you can follow me there and catch me when I'm streaming. I play games, I scroll the internet. I'm always down to have people who want to be part of chat, and we'll have a good time. We'll have fun. You can check me out here. My videos here. Make shorts and long videos like these. Comment and let me know what you guys think. And hope to see y'all around. Bye.